Monday morning, I'm in my room cleaning up. Why? Because, well, I just couldn't take it anymore. And I wanted to hang my new mirrors, which I did. I hung those over there. I think they look pretty good. I was thinking about turning them to the side, but the hanger was only at the top to hang them like that, so I don't know if I'm going to leave them like that, or I'll end up trying to figure out how to change them. Look at my nail. Turn them to the side. That was the one that I like did my patch job on, and you can see where it just like ripped off. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Anywho, we'll do like a little recap for Sunday. Didn't get to film the pumpkin patch because it was crazy. I was thinking, I guess it should have been bad, but I assumed there was going to be like our church and maybe a few other people there, and there was people all over. Like, we had to stand in lines just to do like simple activities. It was nuts. Seriously, it was nuts. So I had like a small group, which was like my class of kids, and then everybody else had their little groups. And I honestly think that we needed more chaperones. I mean, I really think that we needed like more adults to kind of accompany us, but it was just like, and then not like, we all didn't wear like one color, so we were just kind of like spread out everywhere. I think it would have probably made me feel a lot more at ease if they were like all like one color, where we knew which kids were ours. But we didn't, so it was kind of like, okay, well, do I have all of my kids? Do you have all of your kids? Do you have all of yours? You know, so yeah, it was kind of crazy, but we didn't go for very long. The little kids, which I had, was like the Puggles and the Cubbies, which are like the 3-year-olds to the 5-year-olds. We did the horsey swings, which you guys have seen if you watched that video. We did them playing in the corn, the little slide, and then the tractors, like the little play tractors. And then we had a snack, and then it was time to go. That was like all we really had time for, but I think all the other kids still had fun because they were actually able to run around and do stuff. But that's what happened on Sunday. Came home, ate my vegetable soup, watched my Once Upon a Time. Yeah. And yeah, and then I went to bed. And here it is, Monday. I'm just cleaning my room up. I have like this big pile of clothes left here. I need to like put those away. I have a disaster on my vanity. And there's me. Hello. I still need to do my Ipsy package. But I really don't feel like putting on makeup today because I wore makeup yesterday, and my face and being out in the wind and stuff, it's like really dry. So it's kind of, I don't know. It needs a little moisture. It needs a little love. So I might do that tomorrow. But I'm trying to finish cleaning up my room though, and get on with my day and see how everything goes. There's Riley. Hello. You've been playing the Wii? Daniel's homesick today with his cold, so I made some homemade cough syrup. So hopefully within the next hour or two I can give him a dose of that and it'll stop his cold, or his cough. And I'm having some adult mac and cheese. Yes, that's what it looks like. It is, what is it, Kraft. Goodness, Daniel. It is Kraft. Get out of the trash. Herb and creamy. It's garlic and herb Alfredo. It's actually really good. I put some, a little bit of salt in there, and then my Mrs. Dash, which I keep raving about. But guys, like seriously, if you have not tried these are like worth a try. But I put a sprinkle of the garlic and herb, a little salt in there. That's like grown-up mac and cheese. I like mac and cheese. I love mac and cheese at that. But sometimes I get tired of like the out-of-the-box mac and cheese, and I never cared for the mac and cheese that was like made with the Velveeta cheese until I got with Dale, and he liked that. Like, he really loves Velveeta. I like Velveeta, I don't know, in moderation. Like, I'll eat it in like my chicken spaghetti. I'll eat it in like a dip or something like that. But when it comes to like grilled cheese, I want like a real good sharp cheddar cheese, maybe like Gouda, you know, Munster, something like that. He likes Velveeta. So, yeah, I'm just not all into that. But I saw this one, and I think they have another one, but I didn't get the other one for some reason. But I saw this type, and I thought, well, hey, that'd be good for lunch one day. So I decided to have that because Daniel and Riley, I'm so ready, had some Chef Boyardee, but Daniel was still hungry, so he's drawing it out. What do you think, Daniel? And yeah, of course, he's gonna say that. Of course. You still like just regular mac and cheese? Yes. Yeah. Well, anyways, but it's actually really good, so if you guys hadn't tried it, you might want to pick it up, though. It's what I call adult mac and cheese. It's good. You could probably take a box or two, depending on like your family size. You could probably take a box or two and pair this with like some chicken that you cooked in the skillet. Be pretty good in a vegetable. Quick little easy meal there. Or even for lunch, you could like toss it in there, take it to work, take it on the go. Be pretty good. I have been scrubbing my butt off. I know it doesn't look like it right now because my Windex and stuff is out over there, and that's dinner. I'm going to make those Philly cheesesteak puffs this night. I have moved all of that stuff and scrubbed all of that. And I've scrubbed my sink, but I just dirtied some dishes from lunch. I've scrubbed that, but I don't need to scrub that. Scrubbed my windows, you guys seen. Moved all that, scrubbed that. Next is this area that we're at right here. So, I'll get that done. I'm going to sweep, mop, and then my, I'm going to take out the trash because it's like crazy. I was cleaning out stuff. Y'all can tell I was cleaning it out. I was just throwing everything away. But my deep clean kitchen for this week, check. Okay, guys. Me and the two boys are on our way to go get Daddy from work. But I want to just kind of give you guys like a little, I don't know, warning. Okay. Because I don't know, I kind of feel like it's just my job, and like I hate it when it happens to me, and I don't want it to happen to you guys. So, alright, don't pull that double wide out in front of me. Like, you seriously see I'm coming. Okay, hold on. Okay, sorry. They were just moving a mobile home down the street. Okay, anywho. So, these apps that everybody uses nowadays, and these websites, you really have to be careful on. So I have mentioned it. I'm not gonna say anything bad because they did, you know, help me with this, but I've mentioned it before in like the vlogs that I've used like Savings Catcher and like Walmart and stuff like that. I mean, I shop there every single week, okay? And usually they're pretty good about like fixing like the issues. I can't really say, I mean, I've had some issues like with them like in the past, but they've been really good about fixing it. Anywho, so I had an issue arise. I received an email saying that my information that I requested to be updated had been updated, and you know, I was like, what? And so I was like, okay, well, maybe it's just like a system thing, like maybe they're just updating all of their stuff, getting ready for the holidays, etc., you know. And then the next one I got said that the basic like blue gift card or whatever that I requested for like $10 was sent out or whatever, and I was like, I didn't request no gift card, like what the heck? And so I was like, well, maybe it's my Savings Catcher's money. And so I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna go into my Savings Catcher's account and hold on, somebody's calling me. Okay, sorry. Anyways, so I was like, you know, maybe it's my Savings Catchers, you know, like that coming to me. And then I tried to log into my account and it wouldn't accept my password, and it kept saying like my email was invalid, my password was invalid, everything. And so I was like, what the heck? And I was like, okay, well, obviously the site has got something wrong with it. So, and this was Saturday, so I tried again later on. It didn't work, and I was like, okay, well, I'll try it tomorrow. You know, let them, if they're fixing the site, let them fix it, and, you know, maybe then I can log in. So, I had tried Sunday, didn't work, kept saying the same thing. So I was like, what in the heck? Like, what is wrong with this thing? And so there was a number on there that's saying, you know, like, if you did not request your information and all that stuff to be updated, then you need to call this number immediately. So I did, and I explained then, you know, listen, I didn't update anything on my account. I didn't send out for this $10 gift card, you know, anything. Like, what's the deal? I can't log into my account, anything. So they said that especially around like the holidays, that it starts getting really bad, and people start like, hold on, sorry, there's traffic, but people start hacking into accounts, and whatever like little bit of money that you have in there, that's what they go after. I only have like 16, like 15, yeah, like 16, 15, something like that. Anyway, so they sent off like a $10 gift card. So anyways, they took care of it, and they were saying that a lot of the email addresses come from like over at the UK, and if you live in the UK, I'm not saying anything bad about you, because, you know, people here do stuff too. I mean, it's all over. Phone again. This is gonna be like the most jacked up little piece of the vlog ever. But anyways, the addresses are somewhere like over in the UK, and however much you have on like your little savings catcher account, whatever they can get, they get. So they got $10, which they're going to issue me that back to my account, and I had to go in and change all of that. But anyways, I got it straightened out. But just be, you know, very cautious about these apps, and because I'm like, well, how in the world did they do that? And then I kind of panicked, because I'm like, well, if they could hack into, you know, a little Walmart account, which, I mean, there's nothing on there, you know, what could they get like personal out of there? So I had to go in there and like take care of that, get all my info out, etc., and reset passwords and all that. So just be careful about these apps and these websites, just all of that stuff, because, you know, I mean, if you really honestly are like in the need for that $10, I mean, like, you can have it, but then it's like, well, if you got $10 from me, $10 from Susie Sue, you know, $10 from Jimmy Bob, you know, John, Mary, Tim, you know, Susan, go on down the line, and you're racking up, and you got, you know, thousands and thousands of dollars, and I'm over here like, holiday's going to hit me, how am I going to afford this, blah, 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 then curse you. I mean, seriously, curse you. I mean, I'm mad then. But just be careful and beware about that stuff. I just wanted to kind of share that with you guys. So, especially now that the holidays are coming up, just be cautious and come up with some really tricky passwords. Better write those puppies down too. Sometimes when it like rains, it pours. So, as if everything else wasn't already like crazy and like chaotic that's been going on and stuff, Dell's dad texts me and says, you know, say a prayer for him, that they think that he might have leukemia. I'm really honestly hoping that it's not that. He's getting a second opinion. I told him I would definitely for sure get a second opinion, but I'm really hoping it's not that. I hope it is something else, but it's like, I know his health has been kind of bad over the past few years, but now it's just kind of like, I don't know. I really hope not, because Dale, about 3 years ago, 3 years, November, he lost his mom. She died of Alzheimer's, and that was really, really, really hard on him, and I mean really hard. Hence why I ended up giving birth alone. He just kind of acted out in really bad ways, and it caused him not to be with me when I gave birth to Riley, which I still hold a grudge, but I think that I've kind of sort of let it go, but not really. But anyways, okay, anyways, but if his dad like passes, I don't know, I feel bad, because it's like both of his parents are gone. I don't have either one of my parents. Like, you know, which fine by me, I'm glad, but sometimes in like situations like this, it's just like, it's even more difficult, I guess, you know. And plus his dad is like my dad, you know. I mean, he's my father-in-law, so I mean, I've known him since I was 10. You know, like, well, maybe longer. No, I guess I really remember about 10. But anyways, it's just, I just really hope that's not that. I hope it is something else. I mean, I know some people are like, you know, what, I don't wish anything on him. I just hope it's just something else, like maybe some type of like fungus or something in his stomach, because that's what he was saying. But I don't know all the details, but I just hope that it's not that, because then he was saying that he's not going to do treatment if it is that, because it's like bone marrow transplants and just all that stuff, and it's really painful and just all that. So I really hope that it's not it. But if you guys don't mind, just say a prayer for my family. I know lots of you guys are still saying prayers. Thank you guys so much. Whether you guys believe it or not, I do pray for everyone. I pray for my friends on YouTube, and that covers everyone. So, and that's all I see, you guys. It's my friends. You know, you're not people that watch my videos. You're not viewers. You know, you're my friends. You know, you're my family on YouTube. So, Daniel's coughing up a storm. But I'm gonna try to make dinner now. I kind of feel sad, but I'm trying to make dinner. I'm gonna make these Philly cheesesteak puffs. I was gonna do a little video on it, but I might just give you guys like a quick rundown. So, alright, so I took some bell pepper, onion, and mushrooms, and I'm just sauteing them up here in a little bit of olive oil and, of course, butter. Kids are duking it out as usual. Yep. Anyways, I'm just sauteing that up. When this is done, I'm going to take it out of the skillet, and then we're going to cook the meat. And we're just going to use a little bit of salt, garlic powder, onion powder, and some pepper. You can add other ingredients if you want, but that's what I'm going to keep it at. I'm just going to keep it pretty basic. I'm just going to stir this around. Dale is over here helping me put the crescent rolls in the bottom of the pans. I'm making some bigger ones for the adults and, of course, smaller ones for the kids. So you're just flattening them out and just kind of putting them in your muffin tin here. I cut up some steak. This is, what kind of steak is this? I think this is what you get for like carne asada. Anyway, so I just cut it up really thin. When the vegetables get on, like I said, throw that in there. Cook that up, and then I'm going to drain that off. We're going to put some heavy whipping cream in there and kind of make like a little cream sauce. And then when that's done, we're going to put all that stuff into those little pie pans over there. Put cheese on top of it. And put it in the oven. And that's going to be our dinner. So, anyways, that's how that's going to go.
Wonderful day, I hope that every the food we're about to eat, all the blessings you bestowed upon us. And make sure me, Daniel, Papa, Mom, Dad gets to feeling well. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Amen.
Amen. Alright, there are our Philly chili. I'm over here thinking about chili puffs. That sounds good too, I ain't gonna lie. Philly cheesesteak puffs. Crescent roll on the bottom. Give you guys a little spin here. I think we put 2 for like the larger ones and just 1 for the smaller ones. Oh yeah, it's provolone cheese on top. I have some of that leftover sauce here in that bowl. I'm going to dip mine in. It's going to be good though. They're little mini ones though, but I think it's going to be good. Have you tried some?
Mm-hmm.
How is it?
Good. You know what would be
really
a good
good?
sauce for this? Mama.
What?
Get some of that sausage gravy.
Cover your mouth.
Put it on here. That'd be good.
Yeah. Dell and I were over there talking about the many possibilities you could do with like that cream sauce, like literally, because there was a lot of the cream left over in the skillet. You could, if you made as much as I did and you weren't feeding an army, you could always do this one night for a meal, and then the next night you could just cook you up some like egg noodles, toss it over in there. Dell even said maybe switch up like the steak like with some hamburger meat. Sounds good too. So many possibilities. So yeah, we'll try that another time later on in a couple of weeks or something. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and eat though because I'm really hungry and these look super good. My whole house smells of buttery, flaky crescent rolls and steak. I got up last night. It was like midnight. I was craving sweets some kind of bad. I ended up eating a was it like a little, what are these things called? Let me just show you guys. Might as well just show you, but oh my gosh, so good. I had just one though, but it was midnight. I got up, went to the bathroom, and then I went and tried to lay back down. Well, I couldn't go to sleep because in my brain, shortbreads with rain. I had to have something sweet, so I ate one of these. I really wanted one of these, but then I had like this horrible like thought that some weird psycho was going to be like in my house watching me eat dessert at like midnight. So I talked myself out of it, and I went and lay back down, and I ended up getting back up coming in here, and I was like, okay, well, I'm going to get one. And then those pumpkin shortbread cookies were in front of it. So I ended up just grabbing that, opening up, and eating it. Dell got up, went to the bathroom, came in the kitchen, got one, ate one, had some milk, went back to bed. So on the safe side, I'm going to bring one to my room tonight to put on my dresser. So no weirdos have to watch me eat my snack cakes. Yeah. Dale, you better not be getting up eating no more snack cakes. Yeah, we both guilty of that last night. I don't know. It just seemed like the right thing to do. I don't know. Anyways, but we're getting ready to go to bed. The kids are... I tell you, is it just me, or I feel like the kids get worse the closer it gets to the holidays? I feel like they just like they're testing you. Maybe it's just me, but...
No doubt.
Shizzle.
For
shizzle.
Okay.
Anyways, at 8 o'clock, I'm hoping to make it till 8, which I probably won't, but Hocus Pocus comes on. Yes. This morning I was on my Instagram. No, it was Snapchat. And I was on there and I was like, another glorious morning. Makes me sick. Yeah. Oh, what do you have there, dear?
Nothing.
Yeah, Putting snack cakes in his bag. Look, y'all see him.
A free break? Break.
Snack cakes. Anyways. But we're going to go ahead and go to bed, though. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night,
Hasta la
guys.
mañana.
Whatever you said. Good night, guys.